What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have a K5LA Amtrak. It's probably been over a year since I honked this, and the last time I honked it I did not use my Graham White. So this time we're using the Graham White, and we'll honk it and then we'll talk about it. So take you guys to the listening facility. $50,000. Not really. It's a stairwell, so I'll be back. Alrighty. Hopefully that recorded good. That is a gorgeous sounding horn. I forgot how nice that horn sounds. So, it was nice to quill it. I have never quilled that horn, so that was cool. Alrighty, so what we have here is an Amtrak 90s, oh god, 90s K5LA. And I haven't really talked too much about this horn in the past. Kind of tell you guys what's going on here. So, flip her over. Alright. There she is in all of her glory. 90s square tag era Amtrak K5LA. I purchased this horn as parts, and I had actually been put in touch with a guy that works in the Chicago shops for Amtrak through one of my connections that I used to work with, and paid dearly, but he had some stuff for sale that he kind of kept over the years, and I parts mostly. The horns that he kept, but he had a bunch of parts, and I was able to buy a lot of parts, and paid an arm and a leg for them, but I got them. And so this particular bell set is all 90s bells. They are not original to each other as far as I know. They are just gathered parts that he had acquired over the years. And you guys can see the 5 has been media blasted. The 1 has some like weird grinding marks on it. The 2 has kind of a weird, that's like an actual cast defect, which is pretty wild. You don't really see stuff like that. And it's got a pretty decent crack in the flare, but that doesn't really bother anything. It's still together pretty good. But when I had bought these, it was literally just the bells and back caps. It was not, no manifold, no bolts, no diffuser rings, no diaphragms. Nothing, just bells and back caps. So, bottom, all the back caps are original to the bells as far as I know. So, they're all big bubble, narrow font. And then I supplied a 13K manifold that I had. I had actually had it for another project, which is why it's in kind of this light blue paint, but that horn was a failure, so I had parts it out about the same time that I purchased these bells, so I had that manifold and some bells to finally go on it. So I put all new diaphragms in it when I put it together. Nice shiny brand new diaphragms. Cleaned it up as I normally do on the internals. And yeah, that was pretty much it. And it was just like straight out of the box, a absolutely gorgeous horn, like crazy, crazy gorgeous sounding horn. That honestly is only my second time honking that horn. I honked it once last year. I think it was last year or the year before. And I did it with a ball valve. And it was just a gorgeous sounding horn. And I'm like, damn, I wish I would have done it with the Graham White so I could have quilled it. And kind of heard how the quill was on it. It has a beautiful quill, in my opinion. Love this horn. Eventually, I would like to get in touch with somebody that has the paint match. I know somebody out there was selling the Amtrak color spray paint, and I kind of missed out on the first run of that. So hopefully someday I can find some more of that and get this horn painted up really nice. And eventually, I would like to get the bolt-on cones. It's got all the holes for all the bolt-on cones. I would like to get those on there and really make it a true looking piece. Pretty nice, but yeah, guys, it's I'm gonna guess these bells are originally square tag era. Seems to be a lot of square tag P42 K5LAs, and that's what these bells came off of, was a P42 or a couple P42s. But either way, they're all 90s era, so I'm just gonna guess that they are all of square tag era, especially with how bright it sounds. I've talked about before, if you really know what you're listening for, square tag era horns have just a gorgeous, bright, happy tone. This horn has that beautiful, happy, bright tone, so it's a cool piece. Like I said, I would like to get it looking a little bit better. Strip the manifold down, get the correct paint, paint it up, get the correct era correct cones on it. Some of you that have seen my early 2000s, I believe it's 23K P42 K5LA, I bought that from the same guy I bought these bells from. And that was actually a whole horn that I was able to get off of him. Once again, paid dearly, but you pay to play the game, I guess. That's part of this hobby, so oh well. It's a nice horn, so yeah, so if you guys have any other questions about this horn or future plans or anything that I haven't told you about it already, feel free to ask in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope the sound clip came out good. And until next time, take care.